Hey everyone, we're about to play our second match in an Eldritch Moon draft. We won the first one, and we're going to try to win this one too. So we're on the draw, which I think makes this hand keepable. 2/2 drops. Yeah, I think we keep this one on the draw. I'd probably play the Logger first. Alright, well. That makes my Ember Eye Wolf look like the better play now, doesn't it? We did draw a land, so that's good. Alright. Some equipment. We wouldn't have minded that equipment. So yeah, I guess the pro about playing Hinterland Logger here is that if our opponent decides to equip this, it will transform. So I think I will play it. The Wolf would have gotten in for one and then never done anything ever again, most likely. So the Logger has more of a chance of doing something later on. We just take one here. Alright, so that's a 3/3. That's some size. Okay. Is it worth playing my Ember Eye Wolf here, or do I just want to transform this? Then I can use Uncaged Fury to deal with the Militant Inquisitor, even with equipment. Yeah, it doesn't get more. It only gets one more toughness. So, that does mean my Provisioner won't be able to pump this, but that's probably fine. Yeah, let's just let him transform. Her transform. Her. You know, Uncaged Fury is better in my deck than I was thinking, since we have a few creatures, several creatures that already have trample. Oh, dead weight. Okay, that hurts. We could use Uncaged Fury to save it, but it would not be. Well, no, it's not good because dead weight will stay attached to it, so it's not exactly good. So we're gonna get hit for 5 here. That's not cool. Ooh. So our opponent just equipped the hell out of that thing. Not good news for us. Not good news for us at all. It will kill us in the very near future. We needed to draw a way to deal with that. And our deck doesn't actually have a huge number of ways to do it, sadly. What do I want? I guess I'll play the Provisioner. Because this way, maybe we can get him to block, and then we can Uncaged Fury and kill this thing. I guess that was true with any of my creatures with 3 power, but... yeah. Oh, God. So we take 7 here. I mean, there's no way he blocks. He just doesn't have to, so... Yeah, our opponent, black-white aggro, huh? It's pretty sweet. This game, anyway. We can bring in ways to blow up that enchantment, but and that equipment, so we'll probably do that. He also has dead weight, so that's relevant. So I think we just go ahead and scoop here without showing him anything else. We just got crushed quickly, but yeah, we want to bring in our hate for artifacts and enchantments, which are those 2 things. We can probably cut... It doesn't seem like the werewolf's going to be great against him. Maybe I'm wrong. You can cut like 1 woodland patrol. Maybe otherworldly outburst. Yeah, let's do that. And bring in Root Out and Mockery of Nature to deal with both that equipment. And it's not great against Griff's Boon, but at least it can slow him down. It's better against the equipment, these 2 cards are. Yeah, I think that's good. I would like to play first. This is a pretty rough hand with the 5 lands. I think we got to send it back. All right, that's better. Sure. End our turn. We'll get in for 1 with our wolf here. Wouldn't mind him eating a dead weight. All right. Well, don't mind seeing that in the graveyard. That's very good against our deck that does not do a good job of dealing with... although we can blow it up, I guess, with 2 different cards in our deck now. I think it's probably better to play the Evangel so that we can get him up and running as soon as possible. So that, like, next turn we can use his ability if we want to. We'll just end our turn there. We can also pump him with our Provisioner next turn if we decide we'd rather swing. All right, well, that was a calculated risk. Well, there's our Mockery waiting to do something. I'm going to swing with my wolf here. I don't feel terrible about paying the mana here because at least I keep my card and I get rid of his. So, but yeah, we'll just do the 1 damage. And then we'll play Intrepid Provisioner, which will enable us to play our Mockery whenever next turn if we want to. We need to get our, like, crazy bombs. Our Dragon or our Ulrich would be great. Okay. Ooh, that is... that's a clutch draw right there. We will take that happily and blow up both those spirit tokens and swing with our Provisioner. Awesome. All right. And we'll end our turn. Not quite Delirium. Okay. Well, now Delirium is in fact relevant. Very relevant. So, I think I'd just swing with the Provisioner. See what my opponent does about it. If he double blocks, then we feel great about playing Uncaged Fury. Well, in that case, we don't feel great about playing it. We may as well not play it, and we'll just play our Ulvenwald Captive here. We could play our Mockery at any point by sacrificing one of these. But I'm going to hold on to it until we see one of the problem enchantments that we know our opponent has. Like that one, for example. That's going to be good to blow up. Our opponent also has Delirium now, so... Alright. We'll take 6. Actually, we'll take 8. Okay, well, that changes my plans a little. Maybe 5. Yeah, I think it does. We can still cast Uncaged Fury if we want to, but we're uh, like if we want to kill this thing or something. I don't think we will. The question is if we want to kill this or Geist of the Lonely Vigil. We kill the flyer. I mean, this we can eventually transform a guy big enough that they can block it, namely this one. I think we do kill the first striker, though. And then we swing for a bunch. Now, the question is, do we pump this? I think we do. There's no reason to leave up mana for Uncaged Fury, so we could cast it, I guess, but that's not really worth it either. We'd hit for 6/9. Yeah, it's not worth it yet. We'll do it later. And we'll end our turn there. Next turn, we'll probably blow up that Campaign of Vengeance. Our opponent, wow, he's still going to swing. That's aggressive. All right. So, our opponent has 3 mana up, which is worth keeping in mind. I think I swing with both of these. I can actually pump him twice, which is not irrelevant right now, and get him to 5, 8. So, yeah, we'd have lethal. And if he just blocks and kills it, I would just let it die. So, yeah. Too bad we didn't draw the mana to transform this guy. So, yeah, we'll go ahead and swing with everybody. But the captive, that is. If he blocks here, I think we just let that happen. Well, do we? Because I don't really want to give up this. He could have a few spells that could kill our guys, but there's not a ton at instant speed that can do it. He could have his own trick, though. Okay, so that's what he decides to do. I think we're okay with that. We'll just drop him to 5. And we'll cast this with Emerge. And we'll lose our Werewolf because the Trample is just better right now. Especially when we have Uncaged Fury. And we will blow up his enchantment, play a creature bigger than anything else out there. And we'll end our turn. All right, that will drop us down to 7. Well, that's obnoxious. Right, I think we swing with both and just try to go for a win with Uncaged Fury. We have a second Ulvenwald Captives to play, like as a backup plan, but all right, so like I said, I think we just go for the win here with Uncaged Fury, see if our opponent can stop it. He's got 1 card, it's not... Yeah, okay, we got there. On to game 3. So, Mockery of Nature ended up doing his job there, so that was good. Yep, I think we leave things as is and head into the next one. Okay, this seems like a pretty good hand. We have a 1-drop that can trade with anything, early 2-drop, way to blow up equipment. Seems solid enough. Just got a little better too. So we'll play our rats. Rats. I'm even calling it a rat. Gnarlwood Dryad, that's what we'll play. Alright, now we will play Ember Eye Wolf as well, and we'll get in for 2. And end our turn. I mean, worst case scenario, we at least have a bit of a mana sink. Like, we don't really have anything to do next turn, unless he plays something like that. I will blow it up, but I think I'll probably wait to do it till he equips it to something. Make him spend the mana first. Alright, so we're going to swing for 2 here. Then we'll play our Brazen Wolves. We're just curving out, which is great. We'll go 1-drop, 2-drop, 3-drop. Maybe we'll draw a 5, too, the way things have been going. I mean, a 4. We have a 5. Play Brazen Wolves. But yeah, I think making him pay the mana once is just a big enough. It's a big deal. Luckily, we can just Galvanic Bombardment that guy out of the way. We can still Galvanic Bombardment it out of the way, so he'll have spent the mana like doubly for something that didn't matter. So we're just gonna use our Bombardment here. So we don't have more red mana. And we're gonna swing for 6. And we'll end our turn. So we'll probably root out. Oh, he just decided to quit. That's we had a great aggro start, and I guess our opponent just had a slow hand that couldn't do anything about what we were doing. All right, well, we're 2-0. We're going to try to go 3-0. So I'll see you guys in the next match, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.